boxers are the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing room. Obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch the heads, kick them punches up. And when I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
You backing the mullet in this one?
I think there's two very similar fighters mentally. They both come forward guys. So it's who has the better technique, power, speed. For me, that's Jarvis. But I'm interested to see if BDave can give him that test.
I will say Idris was talking about them, giving each other a smile, being friends. I don't know, Jarvis was grilling him the whole time.
Oh, there you go.
BDave right out of the gate.
Scrambled. He has been scrambled there.
You can see it on his face. That hurt him, that hurt him.
The thing about BDave is he's got all the heart, but he blocks shots with his face, man. He needs to keep his hands up.
He's got to slow down, try and settle into the fight a little bit, or Jarvis is just going to pick him apart, it seems like.
You can't outdog Jarvis like that.
There's no tagging out in this fight. He's doing well, getting on his bike a little bit, recovering decently, but that was a huge shot.
It was a left hook from Jarvis, and what a shot it was. BDave didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, he acknowledged that straight up.
Right hand on the break there from BDave.
I don't see this lasting much longer here.
Beautiful combinations, ripping to the body from Jarvis. It looks like BDave is kind of waiting to get punched. When guys do that, they don't set up their punches. Yep. They just kind of sit there and wait to get ripped. Oh, that jab stung him.
Yeah, this is not good optics for BDave. It has been a nightmare since the opening bell.
I was fearing this was going to happen because I think people underestimate how good Jarvis is, man. This kid has power.
That's what we were talking about, Jordy. We were just saying he's better than people think he is.
But we know the Crab Daddy has plenty of heart. You're going to have to blast him out. He's going to go out on a shield.
I'm impressed that he's still going, to be fair to him.
Just over halfway through the first round, though. He's already wearing it.
Takedown. He tried to trip him there.
It looks like the
right hand.
Looks like the right eye of BDave.
Good left hook from BDave.
Oh, but Jarvis isn't having any of it. The thing about Jarvis, right, is he's got a hell of a chin on him. We've seen in a couple of fights where he took some real big shots and he shook them off. And I just don't know if BDave has got that power to get his respect.
He's not needing it right now either, though, because his range control is fantastic. He's keeping him at the end of his jab, touching him. He's not throwing 100% of his shots with 100% of power. He'll touch him, and then rip the shot.
Yeah. Credit to BDave. He's shown a lot of heart to fight his way back into this and just stay competitive.
Man, this is a long 5 rounds. I don't think there's any way we make it that far.
You see it on the face of BDave already. These shots are hurting him now.
Yeah.
He's breaking straight through the middle of that guard. Not a problem.
Oh, just like I said. The pipe. Bang.
BDave's in a fight right now, and it just doesn't look like he knows what to do. It doesn't seem like he's able to figure out a solution. When his patented, come forward and brawl isn't working out, where does he go next?
Coach Ivan in the corner giving BDave some advice, but look at the knockdown right there, the left hook, Riley.
Yeah, it was a fantastic shot. He took his time. He was patient there in the fire, and he found the shot. Bam, right on the chin, sat BDave down.
Jarvis has got cardio for days. He's barely even breathing.
To his credit, BDave off the school quickly. Right in the middle of the ring. Will we see around 3?
To your point, Jordy, the only way to really gas someone out is to make them fight a fight they don't want to fight. Right now, Jarvis is fighting his fight.
I mean, his coach told him to tighten it up, and he's just a little too wide with it, A little bit clumsy here. He's giving it everything. I'll give him that, though.
The problem, too, is we talked about this, right? BDave throws with 100% power 100% of the time. And that works great in tag team.
That body shot hurt BDave. Right hand to the body from Jarvis.
Like you were saying, Riley, he's great for tag team, but you know, you can't tag out here, and when you're fading, Pineda's at home somewhere.
That jab stung him there, Todd, and you made the great point about that body shot sneaking in there, too. It slowed him right down. That's the thing, we're 1 minute into the second round. It looks like BDave might have already kind of exploded early, right?
Jordy's had that problem in the past.
I'm not saying anything. I'm on my best behaviour. I feel like BDave's doing well to stay in this, but it just feels like a matter of time here.
Yeah, BDave is all about offense, and when he doesn't have his offense, it is not good.
That's what we talked about. When you get two offensive fighters, it often becomes the guy who's able to be offensive, right? The guy who's able to stay on that front foot.
And Jarvis, you know, sometimes Jarvis, you think to yourself, let your hands go. Like, I remember in one of his last... BDave making his way back into the fight, maybe?
BDave trying to show up, but he's got to keep his hands up as Jarvis sends his head back like a Pez dispenser.
Yeah, sometimes when you're thinking Jarvis just needs to let his hands go, it's right there for the taking. He sort of is a bit too patient sometimes.
Well, sometimes I see him, he's kind of touching the guard, right?
Yeah.
So he's not burning his energy. And that's what we were talking about with him having great cardio, but a lot of times great cardio is about efficiency.
Yeah,
that's what I'm seeing here. He's being efficient. He's not wasting punches on the guard.
Nice uppercut from Jarvis, but BDave is getting his shots in too.
That was a good reply. Give him a receipt. I mean, nice right hand from BDave.
BDave starting to find his shots. You can never count out the Crab Daddy.
BDave trying to taunt a little bit. I would highly not recommend that.
Looked like it landed right on the chin, but Jarvis, like I said, has a chin, and he answers with a right hand of his own.
Hey, this is a pretty good round for BDave. Not sure he won it, but he did indeed hurt Jarvis.
He got the respect, which has been a bit of a problem early on. Credit to him.
Looks like BDave's learning on the job right now.
Bro. Like in pro boxing, you get like 4 words of advice from the corner. Just short shot. Yeah, you get a full lesson.
And that can be too much.
Yeah, I think it is, mate.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest. I think give him something he's going to remember, you know?
Yeah.
You're wondering why he's not doing what you're telling him. You're giving him an essay.
Yeah. He's not going to become a new fighter in between rounds.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Good straight right from Jarvis.
You know, I will say, we were saying early, I don't know how long this is going to go, but BDave is here in the third round. He is a dog.
It was a good bounce back round for BDave. He may not have won it, but like Jordy said, he got his respect.
He had moments for sure. They just finished an X-ray of him, and it's just dog all in there.
To be fair, I think Jarvis, obviously he's very new to this himself, so despite the ability we can see, the decision making's not always going to be right, you know?
The fight IQ.
Yeah.
Dave with the jab. Still waiting for one of those offensive explosions from the Crab Daddy.
Some blood coming from the nose of BDave right now. I will say, Jordy, you were totally right. I mean, when Jarvis gets hit, he doesn't even blink.
Yep. Solid. I mean, one of his fights, he basically let the other guy punch him for 2 rounds, and then that was it.
I'd like to see Jarvis. I'd like to see Jarvis go back down to the body. He hurt BDave with a body shot early. I think he can do it again.
Yeah.
BDave's doing a decent job of defending the body shots, I will say. But I think you're right. He's got to go back to the body to set up that uppercut.
Blood coming out of the nose of BDave right now, who's showing the heart of a warrior. Nice straight
brilliant right hand from BDave. The thing I like about BDave is his shot selection is actually quite varied. It's not that predictable, and I think it is actually catching Jarvis off guard sometimes.
And the thing with BDave too is he's fighting in spots, right? So he kind of waits, he's defensive, he keeps it together, and then he explodes. And in those explosions, he actually does land effectively. It's just not enough, right? Right now we see Jarvis, he's piling on the points, and he's really not hitting them hard, he's just touching him, he's scoring these points, and he's making sure he's winning the fight.
Oh, brilliant from BDave.
You know, BDave might be winning this round.
Bro, he's winning a fight out of me. What a guy.
But can he keep that offense going? It takes a lot of energy to throw those power shots.
Oh, good head movement from Jarvis.
Oh, he made him look a bit silly there.
Ooh.
Strong right hand from Jarvis, and another one.
6-punch combination from Jarvis. Jordy, Jarvis is fighting like a, legitimate, skillful boxer right now. This is great to see.
He does it. It's just when the gas tank drains a little bit, you see it fall apart a little bit, but yeah, it's there.
From the hard-hitting action in the ring to the hard-hitting action on the gridiron. NFL Game Pass, available everywhere in the world outside of the United States on DAZN.
BDave's coach is trying to drill in fundamentals into him, catch and shoot. Similar, that's what Francis Ngannou did to Tyson Fury. It works.
It's a good style when you're getting outboxed, right?
Yep.
When you kind of have to rely on moments. It's good advice, honestly, but it's going to be hard to implement this late in the fight.
Yeah, he's done a lot of catching and not enough shooting.
Catching with his face.
Good old tug.
Nice jab from BDave.
Yep.
You know, when he kind of throws those big Neanderthal-looking hooks, he's not as effective, BDave, as when he really puts that jab together and throws straight punches.
I think BDave is a better boxer than even BDave thinks he is.
Yeah, like why are you fighting like a lunatic all the time? Like, you've got a decent jab, and a lot of the new fighters don't. So yeah, I think if he could weaponize that more in the future, he'd actually be able to work off of it.
Who knew that it would be BDave pushing the tempo in round 4?
That's what we were saying earlier too. Is you can play casual all you want, but he's 4 rounds in, throwing 100% power all the time. His fitness is holding up.
What if he'd managed it differently? You know, what if he'd started with the jab that he's throwing right now, that's actually landing pretty regularly, and just saved his energy? Oh, from BDave!
And now Jarvis is being forced to fight.
Damn, son.
I think that's the biggest difference, though, is BDave throws 100% power 100% of the time. Jarvis is picking his shots, touching him, and coming forward.
Yeah.
But BDave has landed some bombs. I mean, if Jarvis's head wasn't just a cement block, this might be a different fight.
Jarvis has managed the fight better than BDave has, but BDave is showing a lot right now, to be fair.
And BDave, to his credit, he's more of an entertainer. I think he'd rather lose an exciting fight than win a boring one.
So true.
I think that's what makes him such a good fit here at Misfits, though.
Yeah, we don't want to see Shakur Stevenson in here tonight after his last night's stinker. My God.
That could have sent the glass eye to sleep.
Jarvis Jarvis's shots really haven't been stinging BDave as much as we saw earlier in the fight. Coming up on the end of the 4th round, you know, start trying to look for that finish. Start trying to look to sit him down again. Big right hand.
Both guys slowing down a little bit here.
Yeah. But this is where, you know, BDave can nick around, you know? Just do a little bit more than Jarvis and then come out in the 5th with guns blazing.
Nice combination there from Jarvis. Oh, and he stings him with the right hand.
BDave doing a good job at keeping the chin tucked.
Yeah, defensively he's been all right actually at times.
1 round to go in our main event here from London. Jake Paul is back taking on a professional fighter who only has 1 loss. It's Paul versus August, Friday, December 15th, live from Orlando, Florida, exclusively on DAZN.
Great combinations from BDave there in moments. But honestly, I still have that round of Jarvis. Huge right hand there. Jarvis wears it amazingly well. He just doesn't react when he gets hit. It doesn't seem like it bothers him at all.
10 seconds. 6 outs. 5th and last round.
Well, I didn't think we'd get to the final round, so well done to BDave. He's really proved me wrong.
Yeah.
Good effort.
Absolutely. And he's still very much in this fight as BDave, but he might need a knockdown.
His coach was going mental with him in the corner, saying he's not listening to him because he's asking him to throw the jab and then the body shot, I think.
There's a body shot from Jarvis, which drops BDave's hands.
I think BDave really would need to get a finish here to be able to get a win.
Yeah.
Oh, big right hand from Jarvis. And this is one of these moments, does Jarvis kind of rest on his laurels? Does he go, hey, all right, I kind of won this fight, I can just coast this last round? Or does he try to get the finish?
I mean, after the hard Vampira showed, you'd hope he'd keep going. And the thing about Jarvis, we've seen against Zanetti, it's just so hard to hurt. So the likeliness of that seems low.
Jarvis said he would break BDave down and eventually stop him. Can he do that with 1:55 to go?
Both guys' cardio holding up pretty well. I mean, considering
the pace has been fast, really, hasn't it?
Yeah. No figuring out rounds this fight. I mean, for BDave to recover from what was a hard knockdown and go 4 more rounds, can't give enough credit to this kid.
Jarvis switching stances.
Nice jab. That jab is actually good. He needs to keep going to it. There's so many new fighters at Misfits, they don't seem to learn the basics and stuff, but he's actually been taught a good jab there.
Jarvis still just kind of outpointing me here, right? Landing his jab with consistency, good right hands, straight punches, good rips to the body. He just has such a diverse game right now that he's overwhelming BDave.
Yeah. He's putting in that work at Mayweather's gym and it's paying off right now.
And again, judges see those optics when BDave puts his hands by his waist and takes a punch to the face. It just does not look good.
Jarvis defends himself so calmly. He moves smoothly in the fire.
Now Jarvis just trying to close the distance, sit inside in the pocket, and just beat BDave down.
Every time I think Jarvis is going to start really putting a nail in the coffin here, BDave comes back from the dead.
It also looks like Jarvis kind of lets him off a little bit.
Yep.
Right? He'll get him in the corner, he'll touch his arms a little bit, and then he'll be like, all right. When that's when you want to start pinning him, right? Especially with 20 seconds left in the fight.
I can only assume that cardio is a worry. He's always trying to reserve some in the tank so that he doesn't get left short.
But with 10 seconds left, leave it all out there.
Another body shot from Jarvis, another body shot.
Yeah, the body shots just took it out of BDave, I think. But
fantastic fight.
Good scrap by both of these guys.
Skilled boxing match between the two of these fighters, which I think a lot of us didn't expect.
kudos to BDave on an epic performance and digging deep, but the skills and the bills are being paid by Jarvis.
I would say absolutely. This fight really did look like Jarvis's fight, but BDave was a huge underdog. I think most people thought he was going to get knocked out, and here he is, 5 rounds, fighting through, getting knocked down, having a lot of great moments, landing great shots. He did fantastic, in my opinion, for what we thought this fight was going to be.
You know what's going through BDave's brain right now? Where am I getting a beer? That's what he's thinking.
I'm surprised he doesn't have one in his boxing trunks, just ready to go.
I was watching him towards the end of that round thinking, you are going to be sore tomorrow, my friend. I rate it. Like, he dogged it out to the bitter end. And Jarvis was the better man. And look, I think we're going to see him crowned the champion here. And an exciting new division at Misfits.
Will it be repeat or revenge next week in Dublin as DAZN brings you live coverage of Chantel Cameron versus Katie Taylor, the rematch. Another great fight, part of your regular description on the worldwide leader of boxing, DAZN.
Something I'm excited about a fight like this is a guy like BDave. People were thinking, oh, he's a tag team guy, he's this. I think he just solidified himself as someone who can absolutely come in here on his own and put a great fight on.
Over 5 rounds, too. He's not a 3-round fighter anymore.
Yeah, this was a massive step up for him in every way. And I hope when he watches this back, he's proud of himself and goes, you know what, I've come way further than I thought I would. Don't get discouraged.
That's one of the things I love when at the start of a fight we're saying one thing and then at the end of the fight we're like, wow.
1,000,000%, mate.
Yeah.
He's really surprised me tonight.
We are about to crown the first ever Misfits welterweight champion. Will it be Jarvis? Will it be BDave? Let's find out with Haas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored about 50 to 54. And your winner by unanimous decision and the new Misfits Boxing welterweight world champion, Jarvis!
Gordy, he won every single round, including, of course, the 10-8 in the first.